I have a voicemail here from someone who is not pleased with my position on outdoor masks. Now, I think it's really important for me to state again. My position is that I think I am going to listen to the CDC on masks. My position has been that all along. And this person, like many in the audience, are sort of upset with me about me saying, I think the CDC is right about pulling back on outdoor masking in most situations. Let's take a listen to this and go piece by piece.
Hey, David, you say you're not for wearing masks outdoors.
Again, I've been wearing a mask outdoors this entire time. I didn't think it was necessary, but I've been doing it because I just follow the CDC guidelines. The CDC guidelines have now changed. It's not that I am for or against. I am listening to the CDC.
My question for you is, would you be okay with someone smoking at the same table as you outdoors, or smoking right next to the door of your office building?
So I guess two things there. Smoking at the same table. I don't really know any smokers, so there's no reason somebody should be smoking at my table. If you mean the next table over, there's a bunch of differences here. COVID particles are water droplets or aerosolized liquid, if you want to go in that direction. Cigarette smoke is smoke, so the physics of it is totally different. COVID particles aren't carcinogenic. They don't have a cumulative effect over your lifetime. Secondhand smoke is something that it has a cumulative effect on the body over lifetime. There is some amount of COVID particles that could make you sick. And if it's below that threshold, then that's it. Accumulating cigarette smoke over a lifetime is bad. So the analogy is the same one Tucker Carlson made, but it's not a good one.
Or smoking right next to the open window of your apartment. I'm guessing you would complain about that. And I'm asking what evidence you have that carcinogens in cigarettes aren't able to move as far or are able to move further than COVID virus.
Yeah, listen, these are two completely different things. Smoke is smoke. COVID particles are liquid. So it's just none of it is making sense to me. We also know that it's not like COVID and cigarettes are also dissimilar in that essentially no one's getting sick outside. Before anybody was vaccinated, the estimate is 1 out of 1,000 cases were transmitted outdoors. And we have to believe that those few outdoor cases were people doing obviously stupid things, a big crowd on a hiking trail or at a concert or whatever the case may be. There's just no analogy. We know it's not an issue. People have not been getting sick in that way.
Particles. And I'm also wondering if you're not for wearing masks outdoors. If someone goes from outdoors to indoors, they put their mask in their pocket. Mm-hmm. What's preventing the particles on one side of the mask from infecting the other side of the mask? Well, it's in the pocket, and the particles collected on the mask from getting onto the hands of people.
Oh, God.
How do you expect people to manage this? I don't think most people can.
It's what's been done. I mean, the entire time, you go in somewhere, you put your mask on, then at some point the mask goes in your pocket. This is basically surface transmission. Surface transmission has been shown to be almost zero. Remember at the beginning, all the stuff about bleach your vegetables and all of this different stuff. It's been determined it's not necessary. Mask in the pocket, then on the face, the particles move around. That's not how people are getting sick. So I'm not worried about that. There's no evidence that I need to worry about that.
Consider that if it's just in and out of your pocket, you've just moved everything the mask is collected into your pocket. Anyway.
Yeah, right. But again, we now know that type of surface to surface stuff is not how people are getting sick. So my question to these folks is, if you agreed with the CDC all along, why do you suddenly now not believe what the CDC is saying? I've just been listening to the CDC from the start. I think that voicemail is completely antithetical to any known science. We will have a great bonus show for you today. We will talk about how Americans are seeing Biden compared to Barack Obama. We will talk about the return of New York Police Department's robot dog. And we will talk about a controversial hand gesture on Jeopardy, which may not be what it seems. All of those stories and more on today's bonus show. Get access to the bonus show by becoming a member at joinpakman.com. I'll see you then.